Core animations are heavily used inside of view controller manipulation in iOS. So let's see how we can explicitly change some of these parameters. Let's open up our main storyboard and create a simple button. There we go, button, drag it in. I'll just put it near the top corner. And let's give it a name, of course, of button, and save it. Right, inside of our view controller, we're going to use this button to open up a new view controller. So let's click our project, right-click, add new file, click on iOS, scroll down, and go to view controller. Let's call this second view controller. And iOS will do the heavy lifting for us and create the class. Okay, I'm just going to close that view controller because we're not going to put anything inside it. Then let's create our button touched event. So button.touchUpInside plus equals, and let's create a method for it. Okay, inside of the method we're going to fire up this new view controller. So let's have second view controller VC is equal to a new second view controller. Now what we can do with this view controller is add some of these core animation properties. By default it will slide onto the screen and slide off when you click back, but we can change that. What we're going to do is have a modal transition style for this one. So let's have modal, let's have VC dot modal transition style is equal to a UI modal transition style dot, and now we have some options: cover vertical, dissolve, flip horizontal, or partial curl. I'll have partial curl. And now we've set this animation. So this is one of those hidden, if you will, animations inside of UIKit that we just kind of take for granted these days. Finally, let's show this view controller. This dot present view controller async, and let's have the view controller, and yes, we definitely want to animate it. Now let's hit play, and we should get a nice partial curl function when we click that button. So I'll click the button and we get a partial curl. And because I have made this a modal transition, it means I'm loading my view controller on top of another one. I'm not actually pushing it, so we don't get this navigation bar at the top and we don't get the back button. Okay, that covers how to add a different kind of animation to your view controller. I'd advise you to experiment with these, but please don't overdo it inside of your app, because apps that have too many animations, in my opinion, look really tacky and overdone. Just try to use animations where it makes sense and where it feels natural.